What's up, guys? Stay up, stay strong, stay centered. This is the second part of the video because I had a little emergency. But yeah, prayer and self-talk is what I was talking about. We have to always remember that prayer and self-talk are connected. We have to be mindful of our thoughts, what we are thinking about all day, every day. That is what we are praying about. That is what we are communicating with God, with the higher power, with the energy in the universe that attracts all the stuff to us. So we have to be mindful of the things that we are allowing into our mind. People watch news all the time. I don't want to sound cliche or anything, but fuck it. People watch the news all the time. People on social media, they give their mind to negative stuff. It's easy to be negative than it is to be positive. People rather be negative and do something that's easy than to be positive and do something that's hard. So on a spiritual basis, you have to make sure that you are mindful of your thoughts. What are you thinking about all day? Because your thoughts are like prayers. It's like what are you communicating to the universe. So whatever you communicate to the universe, you bringing that back to yourself. That's how people have negative energies. That's how people have negative vibes. You walk into a room and you can feel people's energy based off what they're thinking because they're spiritually struggling or they're spiritually dealing with something. So you have to always be mindful of your thoughts. What are you thinking? What's on your mind? Understand that your thoughts are prayers. So be careful what you are saying to yourself. Be careful what you say to yourself on a daily basis. So it's extremely important for you to understand on this spiritual growth, this spiritual level that you're trying to reach. Don't get caught up in what's going on in the world either. Understand that you have the power to control your mind and stay away from negative people, negative situations. People are so caught up with what's going on in the media, the entanglements with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, and they not really focused on the things that they really need to be focused, which is on healing themselves. Understand that your thoughts are a result of what you surround yourself, what you feed your mind with. And your thoughts are prayers. Your thoughts are self-talk. Thoughts, self-talk, and prayers are all the same thing. So if you think in a certain type of way, then you actually praying for something to happen to you. Think of it like that. People get on their knees and pray. We pray, we pray, we pray. But we got to understand that when we are thinking in our mind, our thoughts are actually prayers. Be careful what you're saying to yourself up there, because you're communicating something to the universe. And once you communicate that to the universe, you're bringing that back to yourself. And then you wonder why certain things are happening to you because you're not monitoring your thoughts. You can't let your thoughts go on autopilot. You have to manually install positive thoughts, manually install positive energy in your mind. That's the important part. Self-talk, prayer, and thoughts are all connected. So I have to make sure I disconnect from certain people. I have to remove myself out of certain situations. I have to take myself from certain things. I can't allow myself to be around certain people because on this growth that I'm going, this growth that I'm developing, the way that I'm growing, I just can't be around certain people. For the simple fact that these people are stuck in the worldly things. And they're not trying to connect to nothing else but all the stuff that's going on in the media, the coronavirus, all this stuff is just distracting people from what they really need to take care of. They really need to heal themselves. And understand that your thoughts are prayers. Understand that your thoughts are actually in the process of creating your life because you're praying to God, to the higher source, to that higher energy. So you have to be mindful of what you're thinking about. Throughout the day, you have to pause. And one thing I'm going to tell y'all too that's real important, you have to remember. When you wake up in the morning, pray. When you go to sleep at night, pray. Because those are intentional prayers. So they set you up to have a positive mind. They set you up to think positive thoughts, to be optimistic about the day. But you have to do those two things first. Those two things are essential. Every time I wake up in the morning, I pray. When I go to sleep at night, I pray. And sometimes I might forget to pray some days, but either I pray in the morning or I pray before I go to sleep. But I make sure that I pray. I pray that I have no notation, no thoughts in my mind that will stop me from getting from whatever it is that I need to achieve, whatever it is I need to grow. So you have to be mindful of that, and you have to always make sure that you understand that your thoughts are prayers. So whatever you're thinking about on the daily, you putting that, you feeding that in your mind. So you have to take control of that and not let it just be on automatic thought, because sometimes we find ourselves thinking about stuff that we know that we shouldn't be thinking about. We find ourselves focused on things that we know we shouldn't be focused on. You know? So that's just real important. I just wanted to get this topic out for you guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe, support the channel. And you guys stay strong, stay up, stay motivated, stay powerful.